One day to go until that little game in Glendale, Arizona between the Patriots and Seahawks, but that is tomorrow's news. Today, it's all about making more money in college basketball. It's all about padding your bankroll even further. It's all about making sure that you're in the position you're playing with your man's money tomorrow again when the Patriots and the Seahawks play for all the marbles. Hi, everyone. Al DeMarco here, General Manager of the world's largest online sports handicapping website in the world, VegasSportsAdvisors.com, and this is going to be your Saturday college basketball video preview, as I've got a number of free selections for you coming up. Now, listen, guys, remember, you can get all the plays from all the handicappers at VegasSportsAdvisors.com today absolutely free. Free means free. All you've got to do is go over to VegasSportsAdvisors.com, click on the one-day free all-access pass. You'll get my two best bets today, the best bets of every single handicapper at the site today for free. Over $1,000 worth of action, no strings attached. Why do I do it? Because I think it's the perfect opportunity for you to see how we do things. I'm not the Wizard of Oz. No, I pull the curtain back. You see how the handicappers analyze the games. Everybody does it differently. You get all their plays and you get to sample their wares, the taste of action. Absolutely free, no strings attached, over $1,000 worth of action. And listen, guys, if you do it today, not only will you get everybody's basketball plays, but Brandon Lang, the handicapper who had the little movie about his life as a professional sports capper, Two for the Money, made a few years ago, starring Matthew McConaughey playing Brandon and Al Pacino as well, along with Rene Russo. He is known for his Super Bowl plays. 19-3-2 lifetime record with Super Bowl plays. It's already available today. Its normal price is $149. You get that for free, plus everybody's basketball action today for free. One day free all access trial pass. The only way you lose, guys, is if you don't take advantage of that free offer. So check it out over at VegasSportsAdvisors.com. Let me talk about your complimentary plays here, and I'll run them in reverse chronological order for you. First of all, on the Saturday night card, I'm going to head to the Big West Conference, where Cal Irvine, one of three teams tied atop the conference standings with a 5-1 record, along with UC Davis and Fullerton State, is a 7-point home favorite tonight against Cal Santa Barbara. Now, listen, my Thursday night best bet happened to be from this conference as well, and I rode UC Davis at home against Cal Santa Barbara because the Gauchos' best player, a matter of fact, the reigning Big West Player of the Year, Alan Henderson, who's averaging like 17, 18 points and over 10 rebounds a game, is still out because of a shoulder injury. The Gauchos gave the Aggies of UC Davis all they could handle the other night, and they've won 2 of the 3 games that Henderson has missed. But I think the luck runs out today. This Irvine team is a very good shooting team. They have won 5 straight games. They returned from a 3-0 road trip the other night to beat Cal Poly SLO by 10 points. And then, they got ready for the regular season by playing a pretty good non-conference schedule. I mean, this is a team that went to Eugene, Oregon, and only lost to the Ducks by 9 points. By 2 points as a 9-point dog. The home team won by double-digit margins a year ago in each meeting, and I'll go with Cal Irvine minus the 7 points in this one. Your next game, I'm looking at Indiana today, and I see Indiana as a 13.5, 14-point favorite. And I know Indiana is coming off losses at Purdue, loss at Ohio State, and they weren't pretty losses either, guys. They lost by 16 in West Lafayette, they lost by 12 in Columbus, and today they're a 13.5 point, 14-point favorite at home against Rutgers. You know what? They might win by 24. They might win by 28. I mean, I think this is just such an easy game. If you're going to lay double digits with somebody today, ride Indiana. Because remember, this is an Indiana team. Last home game, demolished Maryland by 19 points. An Indiana team that is 3-0 in league play at home this season, is 12-1 playing in Bloomington this season. And you got a Rutgers team that's already behind the 8 ball for 2 reasons. One, they're not very talented. And 2, because of the inclement weather on the west or the East Coast earlier this week, they had their game against Michigan State postponed, moved to Thursday night. Here they are playing Saturday afternoon, less than 48 hours later, okay? And there's travel involved as well. Rutgers hosted Michigan State. The Spartans, not a very good road team this season, not a very good team, period. Beat them by 20 points. Rutgers shot 29% from the field. No big surprise. They only shoot like 38% from the field for the season, one of the worst shooting teams in Division 1A ball. They're only averaging about 59 points a game. Again, one of the worst figures among all Division 1 squads. This Indiana team, I think, is going to let Rutgers know what it's like to play again and how tough it is to play again on the Big Ten road. The Knights in their inaugural Big Ten season already 0-4 on the Big Ten highway. Oh, they're going to go down to 0-5 big time today in Bloomington. Your next free play, I like Georgetown, minus the 3.5 to 4 points at Creighton. Listen, it is kind of ironic that Georgetown has twice entered the national top 25 polls here this season. And in both times, in their first game out, they get hammered by Xavier. That's what happened to them earlier this week. Home favorite, they lose by double digits. But this is Creighton. Now, granted, Creighton just snapped a 9-game losing streak, earned its first Big East victory with a win against St. John's the other night. Big deal. This is not the Blue Jays of the past few years. Doug McDermott and his 27 points a game, he's flying his trade with the Chicago Bulls. 4 starters gone from the Blue Jays big dance squad from the past couple of years. They're not that good. And suddenly, because Georgetown gets upset by a good Xavier team, and Creighton beats a shaky St. John's team, which I think has lost 5 of its last 7 games, suddenly Georgetown is only a 4-point favorite in this game? I don't agree with that. Listen, uh, when these two met the first time at the Verizon Center in Washington, it was January 2nd. The Hoyas rolled in that game 76-61. They won it by 15 points. They hit 8 of 19 three-pointers. No big surprise because Creighton is one of the worst teams in Division I ball when it comes to stopping the 3 ball, giving up almost 37% from the beyond the arc to their opponents. And the Hoyas shot a season-high 58.7% in that game overall. Same story here. Georgetown's going to roll easily in this one. Your final free play, guys, I'm going to go with Tulsa minus the 15 points at home today against struggling South Florida. The Golden Hurricane have won 10 in a row. They're 12-3 ATS, and their last 15 as a home favorite. They're coming off a road sweep with Tulane and East Carolina. They've already beaten Memphis by 18, UConn by 8, Houston by 18 at home in their first 3 league games. You got a South Florida team, meanwhile, that has lost 6 in a row and 13 out of 15. And to make matters worse for the Bulls, their big power forward, Chris Perry, averaging 11 points and 7 rebounds a game. He is going to miss his 3rd straight game. Now, listen, he wasn't that effective in the first go-round on January 17th in Tampa when these two met, and Tulsa rolled off with a 75-58 win. In that game, they shot 50% from the field. They had 4 double figure scores, and I think they're going to roll big time today. I could see easily a 19-20 point win by the Golden Hurricane. So those are your free selections, guys. Best of luck to you. Remember, you can catch my daily video report here each and every day on Roku and over at VegasSportsAdvisors.com, as well as those from Brandon Lang and Trace Adams. And there's never any registration or purchase necessary to catch our daily video reports. And remember, the Countdown to Kickoff show that I host with Brandon Lang every single week of the season is available for that little game tomorrow in Glendale, Arizona. And we take a look at the prop plays, some of our favorite prop plays we give you for free. So you might want to check it out here on Roku as well. The Countdown to Kickoff show, which is also available over at VegasSportsAdvisors.com. Best of luck to you guys. Make sure you get all today's action free with the 1-day free trial all access pass. And I will catch you again Sunday when we talk Patriots and Seahawks. Good luck, everybody.